Time now for Call Your Shot, brought to you by CarMax. Tonight's topic is the 76ers average 14.8 turnovers per game. The Clippers will force at least 15 Philadelphia turnovers tonight. How'd they do? Survey says they forced 15 turnovers. Clippers have scored 17 points off of those giveaways. Oh, the Clippers have done an amazing job of protecting the basketball. George curling, catching, but cannot connect. And the rebound tumbles out of bounds. Clippers out in front 110-95.
That's the execution you like to see coming out of a timeout. Teron Lue draws up a play. Clippers execute it and get a wide open look. You just got to knock them down.
Just joining us, Ben Simmons has fouled out of the game. Dwight Howard played very well for Philadelphia, was ejected here in the second half as Tobias Harris knocks it in. He continues to smolder. He's 11 of 15 from the field and has 25 points.
Priority.
George chased by Green, lobs it to Mann. Good defense inside by Curry, forcing the turnover for the Clippers. Harris in attack mode, which is what he has been all game long, misses there. Zoo with the rebound. Whistle. I'm not sure on what. Oh, I just figured it out. It was a technical foul on Tobias Harris. Boy, I'll tell you what.
For the revival of
Tobias Harris is one of the most mild-mannered players in the league and just a terrific human being, as we were able to find out. Let's take a look at Tobias. It was a crazy stretch for the Clippers those 2 years. All the things that happened were pluses for the Clippers, and I don't mean that to any slight, but Tobias Harris on February 5th knocks down a game winner of 2019 in Charlotte. 3 hours later, traded to Philadelphia, paving the way for this guy, Kawhi Leonard, later that summer. Rises in the mid-range and knocks it down. 113-97.
Well, when it's a guy like Kawhi Leonard, what do you say about that? Respecting how good Tobias is? But the other team wanted him in that deal?
Well, they definitely wanted him. He was sensational for the Clippers. The Clippers wanted to clear the decks. Tobias got a contract. Clippers tried to offer him an extension. He turned it down, rightfully so. He certainly got paid out in Philadelphia. Man, late in the clock, accelerates, explodes to the rim and lays it in. Terrence Mann is 10 of 11, and the Clippers lead by 16.
He is stronger than you might think he is. He's very tough, hard-nosed, and fearless attacking the rim.
Will die with great pain.
Harris late in the clock for the Sixers, stops on a dime and knocks it in from 5. 5 minutes to play, 115-101.
Can you remember Seth Curry really being wide open at all tonight? I mean, they've done a terrific job of bottling up the terrific three-point shooter.
It's good news that he hasn't been open. He's 43% on the season and one of the best undrafted shooters of all time. Kawhi Leonard misses the 3. Harris has the rebound, under 5 to play. Good closeout by Leonard. Better step back by Green. Oh, it was blocked by Kawhi. A rare blocked 3. As I've mentioned before, less than 1% of all threes are blocked. George accelerates down the lane. Gives to Leonard. Surrounded by defenders and lays it in. 117-101. Kawhi Leonard with 28.
I would say Kawhi might know a little bit about Danny Green from them being together at one point.
They have spent time together. San Antonio champions, Toronto champions. Under 4 to play. Clippers looking to run through the tape here. George stutter step whistle and a foul. Terrence Mann and the Clippers looking good.
No rounds,
he
no
saw
wounds,
the opening
no
and
joy.
immediately threw it into the next gear, and then he goes up and attacks. He's way above the rim, and then down low, Kawhi Just kind of clears a path so he can go up without contact.
There's Terrence Benningo. It's funny, I'm going to name drop here, Czar. It was the summer of 2019, and I'm in a room in the most awkward position I've ever been in. I'm with Lawrence Frank, Jerry West, and Steve Ballmer. It's the four of us. I could not have been more out of place. But in that conversation,
It's the group you have dinner with all the time.
yeah, they just don't return my calls. They show up, but they're never invited. But in that conversation, this was when Terrence Mann had yet to play a game. Jerry West said, this kid is going to be special. He thought maybe last year could be in the starting lineup. It didn't come there. And I don't know if Terrence was ready for it. He's ready for whatever has been thrown at him now. But Jerry West knew 2 years ago how good this young man would be. So too did Lawrence Frank and the rest of the front office. But boy, we are watching this young man just explode over the last 6 weeks in front of our eyes.
And we probably should give, there's Jerry West, the logo. Probably should give some credit to the developmental people that work with them before practice, after practice, during practice, to develop their skills, give them a better understanding, and help them come along that much more quickly.
Nice shot by Maxey as he knocks down the three. I'm always happy to give credit to the developmental staff led by Kenny Atkinson, former Nets head coach. He tells Ty Lue that the players, when they work with him, they're taking their vitamins. But as Paul George gracefully glides to the rim, I feel like it's a branding opportunity missed for Kenny Atkinson instead of saying they're on the Atkinson diet.
Don't be afraid of
See what I did there, Czar?
Yeah.
Be afraid
very
of the
nice.
doctor.
Reed gets in, played just his 9th game now, but this one seems like it's going the way for the Clippers, 119 to 104. You know, I talked with Kenny Atkinson a few weeks ago. You know what? I'll tell you what. We'll tell that story on the other side. 2:46 to play. Oh, we're going to stay right here. There's Kenny Atkinson. So I run into him about 3 weeks ago, and he's as nice as can be, and you know that. And I'm going to tell you how I know you know that. So I say, hey, Kenny, we're so lucky to have you. You've done a wonderful job. I thought you were terrific in Brooklyn. And he says, you know what, Brian, I really enjoyed talking to you, but I can't watch the games with the sound up. And this is a true story. He says, I can't watch the game with the sound up with you two. I know you guys do a great job, but I'll tell you, Brian, I was in Kiev with Mike Fratello, and I was an assistant coach with him, and I just got so nervous being around him. It wasn't because